Ladies and gentlemen, and all other friends, welcome to Oregon Trail. I believe it was a YouTuber by the name of Attacking Toucans that introduced this game to me when I was either a child or a very young teen, which, I mean, I know a teen is still a child, but you get the picture. But all my life, up until now, I had always played it on my phone. And here and now, for the very first time, we're going to play it on PC. So, new game, campaign, normal, seems about right. I'm not going to need that. Click on the enemy and draw a line towards yourself to shoot. That's helpful. I just kind of... Sometimes if I go too fast, it can kind of mislead me, so I just... Yeah. Well then, looks like I just saved your bacon. I reckon we stand a better chance out there if we stick together. My name is Clements. I used to be a priest. Not much use for those nowadays. What's your name, partner? We'll go basic, bitch, and go fool. The pleasure's all mine, fool. Listen, even with the two of us, we won't survive very long. Everyone I trusted died a while back. Do you know anyone we could count on a pinch? This is what I was afraid of. I am terrible at coming up with names for things. But I decided on something. We'll go... We're gonna name these people after Lethal Company moons. So... We got... Experimentation. Okay, maybe not the ones that are too long. Assurance. Vow. March. And let's go adamants. Now let's hope we don't get assurance and adamants mixed up. Adamants slash. Yeah. There's a good chance they're still alive when they... Oh my god. There's a good chance if they're still alive that we'll be at the shelter set up in DC. If they have any sense, that is. We're going to need a way to get around. I saw an old station wagon a few blocks back. Those things might not be very reliable, but you'd be surprised how roomy they are. Anyway, let's get moving. Also, sorry about the shitty country accent. I mean, I'm from the Midwest, so I think I have some credence to put it on. And let's just say this won't be the last you're gonna hear of it. So, the station wagon is all we got right now. Oh, it's gonna be weird not tapping a screen. Yo, Clements, you good, my guy? Alright, I think I've got just enough fuel and food for us to make it to DC in this baby. Let's hit the road. I'll drive. Minor spelling error detected. Now, how in the hell did you do that? Damn. Damn. Just as the station wagon runs out of fuel, you coast into the city. You can hear a radio blaring in a nearby window. Repeat, all survivors who still remain in Washington, D.C., the government has declared a Class 3 biohazard in the area. They will be commencing a nuclear strike within a few short hours. Get out while you can. The city is lost. Also, do you see a U there? You don't. It's nuclear, not nuclear. Go back to school. Looks like we have a time problem. I'll go look for your friends at the shelter. Meanwhile, you should go scavenging for supplies. I've heard about a place on the west coast that is supposed to be a safe haven from all this chaos. Let's meet back here and head out. Here, take my journal. I've written down everything I know about surviving on the road. It should help you decide what you think we may need on the trip. Alright, so what I generally do is one of everything. And then medkits, fuel, and 2 foods. Let's go with that. Listen, I am fully ready to get roasted in the comments, alright? I am not very good at this game, as you're probably about to find out. Great, everyone's here. There's just one more thing. Back there on the road, one of those things bit me. I'm already not feeling too well, and I can't stand the thought of becoming one of them. You're gonna have to put me down. Why don't you keep my journal? It may help you out there. Good luck. And no. You can't get around it. You gotta kill him. Rip Clements. Okay, so this is, I've forgotten about this aspect. Decent supplies and a tool chest. Light supplies and carry capacity plus. See, that's a risk because radiation sickness is a real thing in this game. Everyone's health will go down faster. I'm trying to think. I don't even remember what carry capacity is. Unless it has to do with fucking what's it called? Scavenging. So let's go to Pittsburgh. Oh, let me just check on something real quick. So If we go slow, I think it lets us run into more events that can get us stuff. So we'll keep that there. And then rationing. Normally I would go on small, but I think I want to keep it on medium. Because with small, you save food, but your health goes down faster. And large, you eat more food, which means you gotta stop and get more sooner, but your health stays up. I think this time I'll experiment with keeping it at the happy medium. So anyway, let's proceed. Yeah, so far so good. See? You find a fuel can at an abandoned gas station. Awesome. Your battery was sabotaged by a bandit, but you have an extra. Okay. Great. You get caught in a blizzard. The cold will tax your health and you'll have to drive more cautiously. Oh boy, just like real life, am I right? Laughs in Midwest. So what jobs do we got? So this job, you pretty much want to take it every time. There's no risk, all the reward. For every 10 of those things you can kill in 40 seconds, I'll fix your car up a little bit. Just run them over, baby. Oh, it's so weird having more precise controls. I love it. Instead of just frantically tapping on a phone screen. This is the life that kid me had always wanted to live. did it. I love how anticlimactic that is. Okay, now this one does have some risk. There's a group of hostile folk who have holed up in a nearby building. I think they mean to take over. Almost 200 food. But the highest difficulty. Sure. Yeah. Boom! Boom! It's so interesting. That's one of those that gets easier as you go. Let's get a few more things of fuel. Okay, and so instead of just resting, while you rest, you can go fish and get food. So, the best time to scavenge is when zombie activity is low, and I believe that's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. So I think we should rest for either 12 hours or until all this is full. Oh, you can get scrap too, that's right. God, it's so nice to be able to click for that instead of tapping a screen. Ow. Alright. Well, I think let's just get out of here. You must cross a horde of zombies in order to continue on the road. The horde in front of you is currently massive in size and appears to be ravenous. I don't know, the way I always did it was I just snuck through every time. Because even if the odds are against you, sometimes you can make it through. So, fuck it. Leroy Jenkins! Holy shit, that backfired. Oh my god. We lost 2 medkits, 1 tire, 48 food, and in the resulting struggle, March was dragged from the station wagon and eaten alive. Rip March. You pushed your tires too far, but you replaced it from supplies. Well, I think we don't have any tires now. That's great. Okay. You pretty much, like, if you know what you're doing, and it's a good reward, you pretty much always want to take jobs. Like, so like $27 and $36? Those are good. Those are good numbers. Occasionally, you'll come across a job that'll just give you, like, 5 food or whatever. Oh, fuck. I'm not used to these mouse controls still. But yeah, if you get injured, you don't get the money, unfortunately. Alright, so I think from this point onwards, it's just going to become a highlight reel. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a little fish decks you can fill out here. You run over a particularly sturdy zombie. Wonderful. Val realizes they left 37 ammo behind. God damn it, Val. You see the grave of some poor soul buried at the side of the road. Will you stop to look? It's usually always in your best interest to look at this. Here lies a man named Ned, second fastest draw in Utah. Because even if this happens, you can just shoot him dead. And you lose a bullet. Whatever. Other times you can find stuff there, so... Now Val has dysentery. Wonderful. Editor fool if you just... Editor fool if you just want to put like a wet fart there, that'd be great. This is gonna be so fun to edit. Alright, let's scavenge a little bit. Oh, hell yeah. So sometimes you'll get bandits. If you take the stuff first, they'll be like, damn bitch, and just go away. But then you also get zombos. Those fat ones with the mark in their head, will take 2 shots. Medkits will not cure diseases. They will just bring the health bar up. A bandit sneaks up on you and grabs adamants. So you have to be really pixel perfect precise with this. And I learned this already. It's when the gun looks like that you want to shoot. And the car's broken. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix that. So this is a timing game. Val no longer has dysentery. Yo! It's a tire! Let's go! Here lies John T. Bolts. No bite, no gun, just too much S. See, look, 2 fuel. Awesome. 2 medkits. Fuck yeah. Alright, for defense missions, I like to take the shotgun. For the spread shot. It does actually consume 3 ammo though, so be careful. But it's so satisfying. Ooh, now this one's good. The chance to not use a bullet when you fire. I think I might have to stick around and get the money for that. Oh, and also if they get the stuff, you can just shoot them. Woo! Money! Woo! I need this money, man. You don't understand. Awesome. Let's do it. Alright. Now we have $2. In my opinion, anytime that zombie activity is low, you want to take the chance to scavenge. You know, now that I'm thinking back on it, I probably should have played this for Halloween, but it's fine. Oh, that was a zombie! Oh, shit. Oh, that was that was evil. In general, going to the edge of the screen is a gamble. Chicago. A bike gang follows you out of the settlement. So this is nice and easy too. You just ram into them. Or make them ram into you, I should say. I actually kind of don't like this game because it's so boring. Well, this minigame, I should say. Adamance gets stabbed in an argument. I tried to tell you, Adamance, hot dogs are sandwiches. You found 6 scrap in an abandoned car. Hell yeah. Alright, what's this? Less likely for muffler to break. So, spoiler alert, there are 2 of these types of upgrades for every car part. There's the less likely and the will never break. So, my piece of advice is just to hold out for the never break. It starts raining heavily. You'll have to drive more slowly. Damage 63 food off a body at the side of the road. You lose an hour tracking an animal you never catch. The sky clears up. You hit a pretty nasty bump in the road. Our tire! No, dude! Oh, Val won't share their 3 scrap and ends up breaking it. Val, goddammit, you have been the problem. Medkits are always worth it. You caught half a zombie. And if you get a stupid bandit, they'll get eaten. You know the Game Grumps started playing this and then they stopped. I was so upset about that. I really should pick it up again. Something catches your eye off the road. Would you like to get out and investigate? 9 times out of 10, this is worth your time. There's a car by the side of the road. You spot a woman under the car tinkering around. Whomever's out there, do you think you could pass me a hammer from my toolbox and back? She doesn't seem too concerned with your sudden appearance. You spot an upgrade you could use for your car in the back. Yeah, we could be a dick, but sometimes being a dick backfires. Let's just grab her the hammer. Thank you kindly. She scoots out from under the car. She's younger than you would have thought. Hey, if you've got a little bit of scrap, I'm a real whiz with cars. I can fix her up for you. Sure. Do it. She walks over to your station wagon and gives it a full tune-up. There you go. Good luck out there, pal. Offer her payment. Nah, that'll be alright. Good deed is its own reward. Just pay it forward. Woo! Look at that. You discover that Vow had some extra food hidden for themselves. Vow, you are the problem. What the fuck? Vow is typhoid. You know, I was just about to say, too. If Vow is the problem one more time in a row, let's just shoot them. If the next thing has to do with Vow, I will shoot them. I am holding myself to that. Well, the next person-related thing. A tire is broken. You don't have the supplies to replace it. Try it. Okay. Great! So now we basically just have to sit here and trade for a bit. Wonder if they're tired for 6 of their... It's not what I would have preferred, but we'll do it. 2 of their medkits for 3 of your scrap. Give me that shit. Oh, no longer has typhoid. Good. A gang of bandits come barreling down on you. Oh, this one. So, you have to use these ramps to get ahead and not run into other stuff, because if you get too far back, the bandits get you. That was a trap. Fun fact, St. Louis is the furthest I've ever been from home. Ugh, that was rough. Alright. Now, if you've taken a few hits, whether it be through scavenging, jobs, whatever, just be sure to check on yourself. If you die, everyone else dies. You were apparently the one holding everything together. You die, the run is over. So, one of the reasons medkits are so important is because you can only heal up one of two ways. You will only heal up with rest like everyone else if everyone else is gone. Which is kind of morbid in its own way. Otherwise, you can only use medkits on yourself. Like so. Alright, so I think the shopping cart is worth 250 food. So if you grab one of those, I don't think you have to grab any more food for the rest of the scavenging session. I don't even know if the words came out of my mouth right. I've been recording a lot today. Ooh, medkit scavenger. Fuck yeah, we're doing that. So this is moderate and ravenous. Let's see if Val gets eaten. No, we just lost a fuck ton. Okay, moving on. A sandstorm kicks up. You'll have to drive slowly due to low visibility. Alright, after this one, I'm gonna have to stop the recording for a bit. You hear the all-too-familiar cries which accompany a zombie attack, but this one sounds more intense than others you've experienced. Suddenly, a door in a nearby SUV springs open, and man jumps out with a wild and panicked expression. He approaches you and begs you. "My wife and children are at the school. Please help us." Before you have a chance, he is off and running toward the school. You know, I feel like karma has been rewarding us. So let's just follow him. You follow the man and enter the school. The floor is slippery and crimson red. You see the man duck into a classroom. The screams are coming from further down the hall. Investigate the screams. You enter the gymnasium. It's a mess in there. As you carefully walk through the room, you hear moans from behind. You realize too late that your exit has been cut off. You run outside and find yourself surrounded. Alright, let's do it. It's basically just free scavenging, but on the highest difficulty. Great. I mean, all scavenging is free, that's what's... Except for the risk you pay, I guess. A gas can fell off the car and spilled. Woo! Also, oh my god, TMI alert for the next few seconds. My fellow pussy havers. Y'all ever just get a bunch of pain when you ovulate? It's fucking ridiculous. Alright, TMI alert over. Caught an oyster. Gain an ounce of food and a pearl worth $5. Nice. Adamance has a broken leg. Now, how the fuck did you do that? 5 fuel! Everyone blames assurance. So Val's not the problem for once. Val has collar. I immediately take back what I said. You see a man with glasses wearing a dirty, torn-up lab coat. You notice something off about him as he quietly but frantically mumbles to himself. He begins prying open a crate he's been standing next to. He's covering up the label, but you can make out the words Box 0. The man shouts, "Scrap!" Approach him. As you get close, he whips around, acting very defensive over his crate. You see the name tag on his lab coat says Sean on it. Where did you come from? Are you here to steal my box? Or are you here to help me? Help him open the crate. You open the crate and find 1 scrap inside. Sean begins to scream, "Thank you," and continues to scream it as he runs off, not even looking your way. The crate must have been a Box 0 scrap, or Box O scrap. Imagine if we just tried to steal that shit. Karma, man. It's a bitch. A helicopter passes overhead. You hide for an hour while a caravan of bandits passes. Val gets shot by a stray bullet. Val no longer has cholera. They got the cholera shot right out of them. You find a fuel can at an abandoned gas station. Adamance trades 1 muffler for something useless. You find a broken down car with an unusable upgrade for your car in it. You scavenge it. Ooh, what is it? What is it? I want to see. Never lose the road. Hell yeah. You discover 56 food hidden poorly under some branches. The muffler has become too rusted to work. You replace it from supplies. You see an explosion in the distance. Oh yeah, if you're ever in a situation where you have more money than scrap, you can also just pay to get your car repaired. I don't fucking believe it. Our first successful horde sneak. The road is impassable. Finding a way around takes it. What the fuck? I thought I had I thought I had the GPU for that. A thief stole 1 medkit from your car. Wonderful. You almost lose the road, but your GPS guides you back. Great. Okay, I guess that's what we were looking for. Someone makes fun of Adamance. Everyone is in high spirits. Following a wake of vultures that led you to food. Who knows why we fought so hard to defend our trash? A tire! Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you get further out west, you can't fish anymore. But I think there comes a point later on where you can fish again. I think it's just when you hit a desert patch. You can't. A heavy fog rolls in. You are forced to drive more slowly. You try to drive through a flooded street. It doesn't work. Ah, here we go. Boss fights. This one's the dog. You just gotta shoot him a few times. And then the regular zombies stop spawning, and holy crap, we're rolling in the dough. If you know what you're doing, it's mega pickings. You found some wild fruit. Sure, it sneezes all over 4 fuel and ruins it. Holy crap, we're about to run out of gas. And the Lions won. So it's been a good night so far. You spot a woman in front of a house. She sits at a stump, gutting a rabbit. She notices you as you approach. Now hold it right there. Are you friendly? She asks as she points her knife your way. Greet her carefully. You introduce yourself. Oh, thank goodness. My heart can't take having to put down another would-be bandit out to harm a poor old woman who's just trying to take care of her own. She continues, gutting the rabbit with a casual proficiency. If you want to stick around for dinner, I'd be glad to introduce you to the family. I don't get to talk with anyone very much these days, and I would welcome the company. Take her up on the offer. By the way, my name is Rose. And don't worry, they're perfectly safe. She reassures you as she gets up and walks to the front door. She goes inside and you hear curious metallic rattlings. You enter the house. As you turn the corner to the dining room, you see Rose sitting at the table, serving up bits of rabbit onto laid-out dinner plates. A pair of zombies viciously thrash at her, struggling against their shackles. This is my husband Nathan and my son Ethan. Don't worry, they won't bite. Well, they will if you get too close.
Robert.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's pissing me
That's
off.
pissing me off. She sweetly chuckles to herself. Sit neat. You sit and what the fuck? And have some rabbit while Rose talks. Nathan here used to be a biochemist. He was real smart too, but not smart enough to keep himself from getting bit. My boy Ethan didn't take after his father though. Before he got sick, he was the quarterback on his high school team. I'm so proud of him. We all agreed once this whole thing started that we would take care of each other. Nathan seemed to have some idea about what all this is. He told me they're working on a cure. I wish he hadn't. I'm afraid I'm no good at this medical stuff. I just do what I can so they are comfortable when we get by. You finish the meal. Oh my silly me. I invited you in here to talk and I've done nothing but run my mouth. Here, take some medical supplies for your time. They don't seem to really help my boys. Bad kids! Whoop whoop! That was typhoid. I don't even know what to say at this point. A bandit sneaks up on you and grabs Assurance. Got it! A military vehicle pulls you over and questions you for an hour. Check engine light is on. Bow no longer has typhoid. Your tires starts making a strange noise but appears to still be working. You hit a wicked jump but botched the landing. Damn. No, I can't. Medkits are too valuable. Seal it. You can fish again. Why am I only finding money? I retract my statement. SQL error. Witty epitaph not found. Try again. $8! Let's go. You're out of water and you can't find any nearby. Everyone's dehydrated. A military blockade impedes your progress for an hour. Assurance falls asleep and snores loudly. Medkit! Assurance has exhaustion. You spend some time cleaning guts out of the car. Assurance no longer has exhaustion. You see a pile of zombies feasting on something. Or someone. How about them cowboys, huh? Adamant sneezes all over $13 and ruins it. How the fuck do you pull that off? You swerve to miss a squirrel and get stuck in a ditch. Oh lord. A rumbling sound comes from behind you. So, this is basically just kind of a bullet hell, in a sense. A relatively easy bullet hell, though. POV, you live in Michigan. Assurance again? Adamance gets nervous and asks you to drive slowly. At Rosie's... Oh my god, I'm tired. I can't read. Rosie Simon loves at Ferris. Scrap. My friend is playing Helldivers 2 on a 49-inch curved monitor. That's Chad behavior. Assurance sits too hard on $28 and ruins it. See, that's a little more realistic. Hey, we should probably avoid the radiation whenever we can, right? So let's do that. Adamance has typhoid. You know, we've gone all this way without anyone getting bitten by a zombie. I just realized that too. I'm not going to be able to edit this tonight. That scrap was hidden by that dead zombie. Crazy. Insurance has dysentery. You stop and trust your lights. Here lies Lena Sands. She should have passed go and collected the $200. Alright, so for these scenarios in particular, you have to hit them in the head. I don't know why they did it like that. Adamance has a broken leg. Assurance no longer has dysentery. The only water you can find is sludge from a runoff drain. You reluctantly drink it. Assurance left some food out. It has to be tossed. Val sits down wrong. Boy, have we all been there. A battery is broken. You don't have the supplies to replace it. Try trading for one. $5 for a battery? You caught a boot. There's a boot in my snake. If I had a nickel for every time a bandit has grabbed Assurance specifically, I would have 3 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened thrice. Got it! You fall asleep at the wheel and crashed into a parked car. You pushed your muffler too far, but you replace it from supplies. You see a shady-looking fellow with a game of cups set up at the side of the road. Care to try your luck? 2 out of 3 chance to win. Only $20. Sure. Find the blue ball, win a prize. Find the red ball, win the grand prize. He lifts the cup and shows you the location of the balls. He begins swapping the cups with a flurry of hands, and cups the likes of which you've never seen before. He stops. Which cup shall it be? Left cup. You lift the left cup. A red ball! We got a big winner! You've won a car upgrade. Sure thing, what's that? Less likely to get bit by zombies. Nice. Alright, y'all. The final stretch to safe haven. When you get out of the car, you hear a scuffle on the other side. You see Assurance, again, struggling with someone. By the time you make it around to the other side, they are already holding a gun to Assurance's head. What's their life worth to you? Well, you could offer something, but if you know what you're doing, you can just take the shot. Pretty much the same scenario as any other bandit. That exact angle, you got it. Got it! You see an explosion in the distance. Adamance has dysentery. Adamance no longer has dysentery. I mean, I really think we're good. We don't need to. I don't think we need to scavenge anymore. Let's just keep going. Zombie bits are stuck to the undercarriage. The smell makes everyone queasy. Alright, now this is where things get interesting. Hey there, welcome to Safe Haven. I'd let you in, but our power grid is down for maintenance. Need to power the bridge if you want to get in. There should be an old gas generator and some fuel lying around. Go gather it up and hurry. It looks like there's a horde heading this way. Gather fuel and bring it back to the generator. You can carry 2 at a time. Your party will replace you if you fall. They will also provide covering fire from the station wagon. So here's the thing about this, right? Just because you make it to Safe Haven does not automatically mean you've had a successful run. You can lose everything here. Okay, let's go. So what I like to do is I like to go from furthest out to closest. Oh, so we're actually controlling Adamance. Okay, I thought it started with us. Woo, it's all gathered up here. That's actually pretty good. But I just want to check. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, so if everyone dies, you failed. I love the dramatic music for such a slow-moving action scene. You're gonna be doing a lot of shooting here, so be sure you have enough ammo coming in. Oh, well, there goes Adamants. Alright. Oh, wait, what? Wait, huh? Was that Assurance that got mobbed? No, I think I just wanted to say Adamants. Oh, whatever. I think that should say Assurance. Anyway, so it's gonna be a mystery of where the last gas can went, it looks like. Right, so that's radioactive sludge. If you step in that, you'll get radiation damage. Oh. Am I absolutely tripping, or has that not always been there? Anyway. You start the generator and enter safe haven. Oh. Wait, I don't remember this. Shooting and driving instructions. Pull back to aim, release to shoot. On arrow keys to move while driving. This is new! I've never done... I've never done that before. What the fuck? Use West or arrow keys to move, reach the goal at the end of the level to win. Oh, that's right. This is like the final stand kind of thing. I'm so confused. Oh, it's space. Okay. I am using both hands on the spacebar. Come on. No! Wow. So yeah, you can lose everything right at the very end.
Well,
I was just about to say, we were doing so good, too. Like, supplies were never really an issue except for a few select times. I was about to go do a suicide run. But I think I'm just gonna do that on my own time. Thanks for watching. A backlog of stuff I have to do for YouTube and TikTok is still tremendous. So look out for that. And I'll see you for the next thing.